everyone, welcome to the Success Coach. Today, we're going to be talking about ratios. But before we get started, we need to know what exactly are ratios. Ratios is a way of comparing two or more quantities. Ratios can be used to compare costs, weights, and sizes. For an example, 2 to 3 is a ratio, and I will write that right here. Remember that the two dots right here usually means 2, like the word 2. So 2 to 3 would be a ratio. Which means for every 2 parts of one thing, there are 3 parts of another. One thing you guys always have to remember is that ratios do not have units. Like this 2 to 3 right here doesn't have an exact unit. So you could be saying 2 meters to 3 meters. You could say 2 inches to 3 inches. It just doesn't really have it just doesn't really have a unit. Now, here's something very important. Some people usually get ratios and fractions mixed up together. So what is really the difference between them? A ratio is a comparison of two or more numbers or quantities, while a fraction is a number that represents parts of a whole. But a ratio and a fraction are similar because both represent a comparison between two numbers where the first number is divided by the second, essentially meaning a ratio can be written as a fraction and vice versa. The key difference is that a fraction usually represents a part of a whole, while a ratio compares two separate quantities to each other. Now here, I have a ratio word problem for you. The ratio of girls to boys in a school is 5 to 6. If there are 33 students, how many boys and girls are there? So the first thing we need to think about this is we need to underline the most important parts of this sentence. One important part is that how many students there are in total, and we know that there are 33 students in total. That is very important. We also need to know the ratio, which is right here, which is 5 to 6. Let me write it right here. 5 to 6. Now, it says if there are 33 students, which means 5 to 6 equals to 33, how many boys and girls are there? So if you want to solve this, you need to find the total number of parts in the ratio, then divide the total number of students by the number of parts to find the number of students per part. Then multiply the number of students per part by the number of parts for each gender to find the number of boys and girls. So let's add 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. And then after that, you need to divide 33 by 11. So 33, we're going to do the long division method. 11. And 11 goes into 33 3 times. Minus 33 equals 0. So 11 times 3 equals 33. Next, we multiply 3 right here by the ratios of the girl and the boy. So 3, first we have 5, so 3 times 5 is very simple, so that would be 15. And then 3 times 6, that would be 18. And so pretty much we have our answer. There are 15 girls and 18 boys. So, now you guys pretty much mastered ratios now. Here I have another problem. What ratio is equivalent to 4 to 6? So to do this, we're going to so let's write it right here. 4 to 6. Okay. So earlier we said that ratios are very similar to fractions because if you say 4 to 6 in ratios, that would be equal to saying 4 over 6 in fractions. You see? So basically they're very similar. 4 over 6 in fractions is equivalent to 2 over 3. 4/6 and 2/3 are the same. The same thing for ratios. If you say 4/6, that's the same thing as saying 2/3. So one ratio equivalent to 4/6 would be 2/3. Let's try to find another ratio that is equivalent to 4/6. We could try multiplying both of the numbers. So if 4/6 equals 2/3, and if 2/3 equals to 8/12, then that means 4/6 equals to 2/3. 2/3 equals to 8/6. It's very similar. So, two ratios that are equivalent to 4/6 is 2/3 and 8/12. Wow, everyone! It seems to me that you have now mastered ratios. Anyway, guys, that is all what we have for today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell to get more videos. Bye! We'll see you on the next episode!